If I decide that I've been in that boat.
Okay, get out the boat. Get back on this boat.
No, I had a job.
And you quit.
And no, I didn't. I resigned.
That's quitting.
It's not quitting. Quitting is I can't do the job. Resigning is I give my job back to you. I don't want it no more. No, that's the difference. I have no problem with somebody quitting the job.
So, because it was killing you.
It's
So
killing
why
me.
did you apply to the same job again?
Let's begin now.
Got my first job at Comcast. You was charging me $300 a month. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
You got some daggone trust issues.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I'm going to tell you something. You can't.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married.
Well, I'm Mike. This is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of the Mike and His Mom Show. I am your host,
And I am your co-host.
Slim Jim. Mike Banks. Mike Banks. This is my beautiful mom in the middle. And my sister Shannon Sinead, that is humid, on the far left. How's everyone doing?
Good Slim Jim. You know, Slim Jim is a candy.
I used to love those.
Oh, crazy out here in the streets.
Oh, you
The
are?
skinny version of me.
Are you? You're going crazy?
Well, not in the way you're thinking.
Oh,
I'm
what do you
going
think? I'm not thinking anything.
I'm just looking a little slimmer out here. That's all.
Oh, that's all. Okay. You feeling good about yourself? Summertime fine.
Whew.
I get it.
Is it tone or just
No, it's just fat dropping off.
is it fat dropping off?
Are you
And
only
are you
doing
toning up? Or are you tightening up and all this
I
stuff
mean,
too?
I'll get there. I'm trying to have
You only
better.
doing cardio?
I mix it with lifting because when you lift, that burns more fat after you work out. So the fat continues to burn
That's my dilemma.
for a certain
That's what
amount
I'm saying. Like, why have I expanded from the lifting? Why am I not burning?
Because you're not doing no cardio.
I can't answer that right now.
Is it
but
part because you do it? Because you're doing a lot of lifting. You're not doing any cardio. Most of the things is lifting. Y'all going there lifting weights, it's all lifting. And a few sit-ups, it's all
And
lifting.
that's it, yeah. I'm a chunky monkey.
It's no cardio.
Switched.
Well, we didn't
places.
switch because I was a chunky drunkie.
Well, it seems like you enjoyed being there for a while.
Okay, how was y'all week?
Okay, all right.
I don't have an answer this week. I had an answer last week.
Our first topic of today
Bang
is...
bang! So you know.
I got it. I know now.
Okay, go.
It's the little girl at her elementary school ceremony that when she was brought on stage, I don't know if they asked her what she wanted to be when she grew up. Did they ask her or she just...
I don't know. She just was soaking shit. What's the thing?
See,
Like,
you laughing. It ain't funny.
I'm not laughing.
You
I'm
are
just saying how
laughing.
she like was
Where's that?
like.
On Facebook.
Let me see it.
Let's,
I sent the deal.
Let me see it.
yes.
So I can get the reaction to it. You sent it to who, me and Shannon?
It was so like. What is she doing?
What's this pink Pilates princess?
I sent it to y'all. I thought I sent it, Mikey. Here you go.
What is it?
Oh. How do I do it? Look at him.
I want to be pregnant.
Yeah, ain't nothing cute about that.
No, not her saying
Are y'all ready?
that.
Are y'all ready now?
It was her like.
The way she walked up there too, ain't nothing cute about that.
Ain't nothing keep about nothing.
It wasn't cute. It was just like.
It ain't funny.
Okay, guys. Serious
So-
flawedism. Am I right?
That's how that girl was walking. That girl that
At the church.
Yeah, this is how she pranced her little self up there.
Oh, first Sunday.
Mm-hmm. All right. Boom.
So
go.
our first topic is the young lady at her elementary school ceremony. It looks like they were... I hate calling it a graduation because it's not a graduation. I don't know what I don't care what it was, actually. That doesn't matter. But they
It
was
is
doing...
a graduation. Okay.
They was doing something. And she walks up to the mic. It doesn't say why.
Right. That I don't know.
So I don't know if each child was doing it, but the video was just of her walking to the mic. And then she just says, unprompted, I want to be pregnant.
Did she say when she grew up?
No, she
no.
just said,
Actually, just said I want to be.
I
I
wanna
want
be
to be pregnant.
Now the girl couldn't have been no more than 4 years old,
We have to
5.
let her
See it again?
She needs.
No, I need to see the
She wants to hear.
I don't. Let's go.
I want to be pregnant.
She might be older than 4 or 5 years old.
She's still fine. So, when I saw it, are we commenting yet?
She's reading the comments.
People saying that some people saying she want to be president.
Oh. Let's see.
I want to be pregnant.
No, she's
No.
not. No.
She's saying pregnant.
She said president. If she was saying president, whoever was holding the phone wouldn't have reacted the way they did.
Yeah.
If she was saying president, if she was saying I want to be president, whoever was recording wouldn't have reacted the way they did by just dropping the phone or holding their breath or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? They reacted in a way as, oh my God, I can't believe she said that.
Yeah, so, okay.
So you were all giggles.
I just was like, I'm not giggles like, oh, look at her wanting to be a mommy.
Her walk wasn't funny.
Her walk wasn't funny. Her walk was, okay. You can't judge every little girl's personality by things like that. Some of them are just a little just prissier than others. Some of them are grown. So her doing that could just be a testament of whatever character she has.
Doing what? Walking like that or talking
Yeah,
like
because
that?
her walk to me wasn't really.
We're talking about the walk and not the talk. Is that what you're
I'm talking about the walk right now. To
Okay.
me, her walk wasn't grown. It was just like confident and sassy. That's all it was to me. I didn't look at her walk like it's the most terrible thing in the world. And I can be like that. I can. Now, I don't know this little baby, so she could be what it sounds like, a bit too mature. But even her saying, I want to be pregnant, I didn't take it like she's being fast. She might just want to be a mommy. And little kids sometimes have a hard time deciphering what they should and should not say in a public place. You know what I'm saying? And how to like articulate what it is that she wants. So I didn't really find it like so like jarring that she said that. I didn't. Sorry, guys.
I wonder what conversations, if any conversations, are being had at home about what she wants when she gets older. You know, what does she want? And then I don't even. It's how I wonder who's recording it, because it seemed like they left out why she was talking. We called her up, but there was a question that had to be asked for her to be said something. I mean, what was the point of them walking up there, receiving whatever? And it's like a lot was left out. And then I don't even know if it was her parents that posted it, who posted it, and but in today's world, seriously, in today's time, you have to be really careful and watch your children. Period. You just got to be ever so mindful of your children and the things that they speak and the things that they see at home.
Michael.
I am. That was cool. I am disappointed.
And who? Us or her?
Both.
Or her mommy?
The moms in the room and the moms in that room. I expect a little more fire and brimstone.
Because I don't know. Because here's the deal. I'm not going to chop down the child. Like I just said,
Well, hand me the knife.
No, you can't chop down a child, Mike. What conversation is being what conversation is being held at home with like what
is her mommy pregnant? Is there a relative pregnant and she's excited about that?
We can make something.
Know.
We can make something out of it, and
I don't like that they posted it.
Right, that's another thing. Like everything ain't for the world. Like you see something and you just take it and put it out there. Because if that was my child, I wouldn't want that out there.
Yeah. So how would you? Thank you for saying that. That's a good segue. So if that was your child or your grandchild, how would you respond to that when you got back home?
I would ask them. I would sit down and explain to them. Like, explain to me what you mean, what you're talking about. You know, why where did they come from?
So Shannon just got finished saying that children cannot articulate themselves in the manner that they think they can, or as we would expect them to because they're children. So you would ask them.
Where did it come
Well,
from?
you can still ask them.
Little Tiara.
You
Why did you say that? And where did that come
No,
from?
because that is when you get them to start talking.
Right.
Asking, having a conversation with them. Right. Don't you, oh my, over there.
You honestly.
Yeah, that's how you
like.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask her.
Where did you get that? Why do you want to be like? If there is no one in the house pregnant, why do you want to be pregnant?
Real, what are you
where did
saying?
it come
Like,
from?
honestly.
I'm not saying the question is a bad question. I'm saying in the way you're gonna ask and present. Because this whole gentle parenting wave. No, it is.
So what you think?
What you
we
gonna
should
beat
do?
the child?
I didn't say walk in there and just straight get.
Tiara! No, you didn't. Like what you was gonna say?
Okay.
First of all, here's the deal. This thing could come from here. It could come from here. It can come from here. It can come from so many different.
You don't know. Could be pregnant.
Yeah,
the daycare provider could be pregnant. Somebody that they admire. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody could be involving her.
It
could be a whole bunch of stuff that you really want to be gentle.
She could be reading about the Virgin Mary.
Right. It could be a lot. But you want to be gentle and asking. So you don't be
they don't be afraid.
Right. In case there is something that's not right happening, that she's not afraid to talk to you.
Right.
Because this world is different now.
And you should probably approach her like, hey, that you did so good. You spoke so clearly. Everybody was so surprised by your answer. What made you say that? I was so shocked. I thought you wanted to be a doctor. Why did you say that? You know.
So okay. Let's take what she said at face value. She didn't say I want to be a mother. Mm-hmm. She didn't say I want a family.
Right, because she didn't want to be pregnant.
I want to be pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. That articulating it. Go ahead.
Fine. But that by itself is problematic. You just want to have a baby.
Right.
Let's sit with that. So we can include all these unknown variables about maybe the teacher's pregnant, or maybe her mom is pregnant, or maybe whoever's pregnant. But let's also take into effect the world we live in, where what we digest or what is being promoted in our community, whether it's the music, the language, our environment, is all promoting unhealthy ways of living. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown, F my baby daddy, all that type of stuff is being fed to. I'm serious. I'm busy. Those are lyrics, by the way. That's not me. I'm serious.
So what's wrong?
Those are all that kind of stuff is being promoted to our children.
Right.
I'm not just being.
Right.
Vulgar
So,
right now.
Okay.
I'm talking. So when you got a little 4-year-old girl come up on stage talking about I want to be pregnant, that's alarming.
That's what we just said.
Well, no, that's not what you said. Y'all give a lot of grace to what could be. I'm trying to deal with what it is.
Yeah,
everybody,
I think
she walked on that stage and said, I want to be pregnant, and the whole room laughed.
No, I think they gasped.
No, they laughed.
They
laughed.
No, not everybody laughed.
They gasped. It was like, oh.
No, some people were shocked.
Yeah, it was a lot of shock. I heard shock.
Yeah.
I heard gasping.
And some people laugh.
Here's
the deal. Some people laugh, like, because they don't know what else to do.
Yeah, it's like shock.
Don't say nothing.
But
boo.
Okay, no.
Throw a tomato. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
You're not gonna boo a child, Mikey, up there. You just don't. Come on, Mikey. Seriously.
He don't have a child.
Yeah. I'm being facetious, mother. I'm not saying boo the child literally, but I'm saying don't encourage it. Laughing is encouraging.
No, yeah, right. And this is where people gotta learn. This is where we have to learn as a people that what you, like Bishop says, what you find cute today can cost them their life tomorrow. You gotta learn how not to entertain it. You gotta learn how not to. And everybody in that room, the whole room just wasn't gonna be quiet.
They were flabbergasted.
Right. The whole room just wasn't gonna be quiet because everybody ain't trained that way. The whole room sounded like they were all. It sounded like the whole room was like right. Like, and I don't think they laughed.
No, it was like how I was like it's not like a laughing like oh that's so cute. It was just like some people laugh out of response to something that's uncomfortable.
But I do think that it should be addressed. Right.
But aside from her, because we don't know why she said that. Aside from her, I think the bigger picture is what are we preparing our children for?
And that's my point, because her saying that is not a far-fetched possibility for
Yeah, no,
young
it's
black
not,
girl.
right.
You can grow up and be pregnant and be a single mom by 16.
Right, 13.
Like, so you even
12.
speaking that, that's what I'm saying. I know somebody was pregnant at 12.
Yeah.
So you even saying that or speaking it is an issue. And so I do agree with the question you asked when you get home, but where you get that from?
Right.
But no, I'm not gonna be me personally.
Yeah, what you gonna say?
I'm not gonna be.
Hey, baby girl.
Yes, honey, but you spoke so eloquently at today's ceremony. But tell me.
So what you gonna do?
Tell me.
What you gonna do?
Why did you say you wouldn't be pregnant?
What you gonna do?
I'm not. No, bro.
What you gonna do?
No.
You have to sandwich it.
You have
positive,
to be
negative.
You gotta be stern.
You have to encourage.
Okay, you could be stern.
You have to be, I'm not
openness.
saying beat the child, cuss the child out, but let them know
But
you geeking, you tripping.
No. Before you even let them know you tripping, you geeking.
I'm not saying say it. I'm saying come to them in a way
But
where
she's not tripping.
No, this is what I'm saying. Come to them in a way where they know what this conversation is. We're serious right now.
Yeah,
It's serious. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
well, what's wrong with still asking them why did they say that?
I know. I agree with the question.
Yeah.
I agree with the question. I'm saying.
Don't say you spoke eloquently.
You still don't want to shut them down from telling you.
Right.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is what I learned in sales.
I think you're gonna say in therapy.
Whenever you want in sales coaching,
This ain't selling nothing.
well, we'll go over our calls and review the calls we've had in coaching. And they always say when you're coaching somebody or training somebody, always lead with what they did well 1st. Don't just out the gate start with what went bad on the call.
Right.
Nothing went well in that video.
Yeah, she spoke eloquently. She was confident.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not leading with you use the English language so well.
Well, what
Why
you leading
not?
with?
Why can't you find one thing positive in it?
What you leading with?
Your daughter has confidence. She is unafraid to share her dreams with people. She's unabashedly speaking, as the culture says, her truth. It's nothing wrong with what she as a little person did. It's more so something wrong with what the people behind the scenes are doing. So she didn't do anything wrong per se. And I'm so sorry. I don't want to say that they're doing anything wrong because we don't even know why she said that.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know why.
Because I was getting ready to say, you gonna come home to your little daughter and how your little daughter even get that?
That was terminology.
Right.
Where's she getting that from?
Because they can look at the parent.
Because let me tell you something. The first person they're gonna look at is where are her parents? Where's that little girl who said she might be pregnant? And they looking at them. But what if she didn't get that from home at all?
Right.
It was a
might
teacher.
Might be in school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could have been her teacher. Her favorite teacher is pregnant. I want to be pregnant.
Okay.
It really does happen.
It's the
like
way
that.
it's the way the world is, and the world is allowing for children. Children can divorce their parents. Children can be a he, a she, a cat, a dog. They can change in a matter of moments to whatever they want to be in this world at any given time, and the teachers got to accept all this kind of craziness and foolishness. So,
it was like what we were talking about last week about the little girl and the father. It's like, why are they assuming that the father is okay with the little girl bullying?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like I told you, I would put that on the school. Y'all know we had a conference. Why is this little girl still able to pick on my child?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so.
I get it.
Yeah. So I get the shock. It's like I probably would have been like a little embarrassed if I was about to like, oh, this woman said she want to be pregnant. Why did she say that? She found out that I was pregnant.
Now, baby, explain to me in the whole world.
Can we do it? She has an explanation. Like,
but like I'm No, don't do that. And she said, well, mommy, it's because, and then you're doubly embarrassed.
So, okay, what would you think the response would have been if a boy walked up there and said, I want to get somebody pregnant?
That probably been the same thing.
That thing would have been, I probably would have laughed like I'm doing now. And it would have been, it's like an embarrassing, it's like secondhand embarrassment. Like, what in the world? Like, it would have been the same thing. Like,
My daddy got 10 children.
Right. I want 12 to be him
Mhm.
because he think he beat me at everything. I'm
Because
gonna have 12 kids.
one of the comments was, her mother must got a lot of kids. That's what, I mean, and people
You
already
just don't
judging.
know. Yeah,
And
you
she
just
might
don't
be the
know.
only child.
She could be the only
Be the only child.
She might just want to be a mommy. And she know being pregnant is how you get there from here.
No, having sex is how you get this.
She doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like you're not looking at a.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
And that's the important part of addressing it
Yes,
assertively.
she's
is that
too
you don't
little
even
to be talking about sex.
you don't
Don't you
even
think,
know what
Ma?
you're saying.
But don't.
Okay, but
that's her innocence that you gotta preserve. Like you can't be like you don't even know what you're talking about. Look, we are too hard on our children like that. Even
Right.
when
That's why gentle parenting is taking over.
No. I don't
And
think gentle parenting is necessarily the approach, but I think treating a 4 or 5-year-old like they should know better. Like it's like after having children, and it's honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it's not even with my kids. It's sometimes looking at other people's children, because sometimes you're in it, so you're frustrated or overwhelmed.
Mhm.
But sometimes looking at other people's children, it's like they don't really understand. They don't understand what they're saying. You have to help them understand what they're talking about.
I get it.
Yeah, she wants to be pregnant. She want to have a little belly.
No, she don't.
There's a video floating around online.
Are we over that?
I'm over this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's
Put your
go.
belt back on.
LeBron, his wife, and his teammate were at a basketball game.
That was his wife with the pink hair?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. His wife was sitting next to him. So,
pink head.
so they were sitting just like this. Shannon will be LeBron.
I'm not LeBron. I am going
LeBronya.
to be Savannah.
Shannon will be LeBronya. You will be Savannah.
Right there?
Yeah, she doesn't have a hat on. You will be his wife. I'll be the teammate. Somebody comes and it looks like his wife is. It looks like she had a little attitude about something, like her and Bron beefing. She looks like she don't want to be bothered. That's how she looks. The guy comes up, shakes LeBron's hand, skips you, and shakes my hand. The internet chatter is he was being rude.
Who, the guy?
The guy. How dare you
Not
speak to him and skip over his wife?
What?
Regardless of how disturbed she looks, her attitude or whatever, that could just be her demeanor. Who knows? But if you're going to speak to him, acknowledge the woman that she's with. What say you, the married women in the room?
I say they tripping. Like, I understand that my husband is a big NBA star. And yes, you might know who I am, but like, I don't really care if he don't speak to me.
Is it disrespectful?
I think it's a disregard. I don't think that I necessarily think he's intentionally being disrespectful.
Are you watching it?
Let me see, Mother. Michael, you have to let us know when you are.
I sent it.
Yeah, I think he's just, somebody really made that a big deal?
What do you
What do
think?
you think, Ma?
Well, she looked like she didn't want you to talk to her.
Anyway.
Let me see. What she look like?
I mean, she looked like, but he could have acknowledged her.
He could have, but he didn't.
But I wouldn't be like, hey, I'm quite sure.
And you're right. He possibly was going to say something to her, but she like this. So we don't know.
Maybe she don't like him.
Right, because she's looking down.
She's looking down, and
the whole time.
he's close enough to LeBron to where they may be cool enough for him to be like that or whatever.
But he turned to look back after he shook the other man's hand.
Yeah, so it could be.
So maybe did he go back to her? Or?
So would y'all be upset if that happened to y'all?
What?
No.
Did somebody?
Somebody.
Why
Somebody
should
don't
he speak to
me?
him?
If y'all with your husbands, and
If
let me finish the
go
question.
ahead.
Let me land.
No.
And a man comes up, greets your husband, and doesn't speak to y'all. Would y'all be upset?
No. But it's so funny because typically men always speak.
Right.
It's typically a woman that.
So
don't.
so it wouldn't be a conversation when you get home.
No.
Okay, so boom, let's flip it. Had that been a Lakers cheerleader that came up, hey LeBron, oh my God, good to see you.
That's a problem. The plan's still in there.
Didn't speak to his wife
Uh-huh.
and kept it moving. That's the issue.
Because she know who I am.
So does he.
But but it's a woman thing,
He-
right, mother?
Mhm.
Like, I don't care how you look. I'm gonna say, Savannah, hey girl, you okay? She knows
What
who
you mean?
I am.
What you mean? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. What you mean?
Stop putting words and attitudes in Savannah's mouth.
Right.
No, I'm saying, what you mean? Am I okay? Why you asking me am I okay?
Because you look like you're not.
Ain't none of your business. Just say hi.
Stop. Stop.
Is that not a woman thing?
No, it's not.
No,
We're not
they-
black. But you would, if a woman asks,
No. You say, hey girl, you okay? You look pissed. No,
I didn't say that.
No,
No,
but you're
she said
asking.
you look fake. No, she said, "Are you okay?"
Right, but you're saying that because of the look of my face. Just say hi and keep it moving. Is what I'm saying.
say what?
Just say hi and keep it moving.
She could just say hi, but my point is that if she's a Lakers cheerleader, that
Well, not legit. I'm saying a woman. I'm saying a woman. If it was a woman.
if it's a woman,
would you
it
feel
depends
away?
on it depends on the closeness of the woman. If she's asking her, is she okay?
If the interaction was the same as the man speaking to LeBron,
Oh, she just walking past.
and just walk by.
If it's a person
Clearly,
that
LeBron knows.
yeah. If you know why you're not speaking, that would be a little.
Okay,
bit.
so explain to me why though. Why is it the issue for the man? I mean, not why is the issue for the woman, not the man? This is a woman thing. What does that mean?
Don't come and hug my husband and don't say hello to me. Keep it moving before you get don't do that. It's disrespectful. You are the opposite sex. Don't do that. Don't hug my husband and you can't open up your mouth and say hello to me. That's the least you can do. Is say hello. Pat my shoulder. Hey girl.
So you're saying on the reverse, it would have been disrespectful for the man to speak to Savannah and not speak to LeBron.
Yes. Why are you up in this man white face and you can't speak to him? Like, people try to act like they don't understand the sexes. It's man on man. You should be speaking to me, sir. Whoever you are, socks. We'll call.
And this is a sign everybody should be speaking now.
Yeah, you should
Damn
be
low.
speaking.
You don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
right, right, that part. But like, I mean,
As the man, I can understand because that's more of a respect thing.
what you mean?
Like, even if I speak to you, it's gonna be, hey Savannah, how you doing? I ain't gonna get too close, too personal.
Yeah.
So almost not speaking is, it sounds crazy, but not speaking is almost respecting the man.
Well, why are you expecting a woman?
What
You
mean?
said not speaking to his wife is showing respect to.
It's almost showing. It's
I
like
understand
in a roundabout weird way in man brain.
So this is
it could be
I
looked
get
at.
it. I get that because I've encountered situations where I don't know this guy and this guy may or may not know me, but they know I don't know them, right? So if they don't speak to me, it's really my husband's burden to introduce us at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel like there's two men, but if a woman walk up to us like, hey, how you been? You still like, girl, do you not see me sitting here?
And then at that point it
I
becomes.
think my tag is on my shirt because I just felt something hit me. Is it still?
No.
It's
At
not.
this point, it becomes. Turn around, please. At this point,
Oh,
it becomes.
take it off.
At this point, too, it also becomes the husband's, obligation to say, "This is my wife," too.
In that moment,
Why can't you?
I didn't say he can't. I'm asking.
Yeah.
Right. So you would feel away. You would expect something of your husband in that moment. Are you talking as from another woman or in general?
In general, both. But I think that man walked past so fast, and LeBron was turning to look the other way. LeBron was turning to look the other way. So
I'm gonna tell you like this: Savannah did look unapproachable. She wasn't even looking at him, right? I mean, she wasn't even. It looked like she was looking down. Based on what we're looking at, she didn't look like she was approached. We just saying hi real quick, keeping it moving. You know what I mean? Like, he probably just like, mess with that. Like, keep it moving. Like, it probably wasn't that big of a deal. Because I do feel like if I'm sitting down and it's somebody that I also know, that I could also say hello. Who am I? Because I'm King, what they call him?
King James.
King James' wife. I can't say hello to people.
Yeah.
She could have come and said, hey, Matt.
So that's happened to
You
me.
get what I'm saying?
That's happened to me before.
Everything has happened to you.
What?
You are just
What
a
happened to
crash
you?
dummy of life.
A guy spoke to me.
Uh-huh.
Didn't speak to the girl I was with,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl got mad at me.
For not introducing.
Well, not introducing, but not saying something in that moment.
Speak to her, too?
Right.
No.
that's why you're not together no more.
No. Well,
No, I'm not going to do all that.
Okay.
Yo, 'cause I'm
okay.
not like-
Okay. Well, I'll give you a better example.
Like, I'm not going to check you for not checking him. Like, that ain't.
I'll give you a better example. Keep that energy.
Okay.
I was in the market one day with a girl that we weren't even dating. We were just
in the market together.
In the beginning stages
So get some
of
chips?
knowing each other.
You trying to use somebody's food stamps?
No.
This one.
She might be trying to use mine now. I'm thinking about it. We were
Pandemic money.
We were in the beginning stages of just knowing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl I went to high school with was in the market too. So I stopped, spoke to her, had a conversation, and the girl I was with kept going.
Okay.
She got mad because
You didn't introduce.
I didn't introduce her.
Mm-hmm. That's rude. I think
It's not. Because
the fact that you having a whole conversation.
she didn't give me a chance. She kept walking.
Oh, okay. Man, was it really like that?
Yeah, it was like that.
Was it really like she just? Oh, hey, Tiffany. She just kept pushing the cart.
she kept going. But what I said to her was,
I don't know if I believe her.
what I said to her was, some people aren't worth an introduction. Not her, but the person that I'm talking
Yeah, I got
to.
you.
It's not worth you being introduced to this person because it's not. Now it may have been a kind gesture, but hey, Shalisa, this is.
So.
There's no point in doing all that. Like this girl, I ain't seen the girl in 12 years, whatever. There's no point in me introducing you to her.
And you're not gonna be around that much longer either.
Right. Like it ain't right. Low key, it ain't no point. So sometimes the introduction is not even called for.
All right. I think when it's the opposite sex is sensitive, but I do agree.
Yeah.
You agree with what?
I agree with why you would think it's not that serious
Ain't that
to
deep?
introduce, but I can understand also why the person feels like, oh.
Now I've been in the opposite boat. I was with my girlfriend at the time. We were on the train, and this man just kept looking at us. He was eyeing us. I'm like, who is this?
Who do you want?
Who is this? He gets up out his seat and comes sit next to said girlfriend at the time, and they are just
Going in.
They are just, oh my God, I'm sitting
jabbing jaws.
Did
they know each other?
They know each other. I'm sitting here just, okay, this is interesting, to say the least.
Did she introduce you to
No. So
Who paid for this trip?
So 10 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating. Almost 10 minutes went by. I said, "Oh, what's up, bro? I'm Mike. I'm such a boyfriend. How you doing? Nice to meet you." I was like, "What are you doing right now?"
Both of them, right?
And then what did he say?
He's like, "Oh, what's up, bro? I'm such and such." Like
I didn't see you there.
And did they keep having the conversation?
They kept talking.
So anyway,
So he kept the conversation going with her,
and she kept it going too. But like Shannon said,
so you just said
at that point, and I said, I mean, nothing I can do. We just enjoy the train ride.
Why you hop into the conversation?
Cause I'm too pissed right now.
Yeah.
Cause you disrespected me.
Right.
I'm Mike Banks. Don't do that, bro. Like you.
For real.
For real.
So why did you just go move your seat beside another lady?
The train was empty, man. I ain't doing all
The train was
that.
empty. I just messing with him. The train was empty.
So we got.
So how long did they talk?
Until we all got off the train together.
I am done.
Until we got off the train.
You should have went and took his seat. How much longer did you have to ride on this train? Don't you dare say.
I can't remember, but they were talking for a good 10 minutes before I even said something.
So wait a minute. So how did they know each other?
Childhood, I think. I think it was childhood. But when her and I got into a whole argument when we got off the train. Like, how do you not understand how rude?
Well, first of all, he was wrong. She was wrong, but her said to him that you weren't that important.
Ain't no respect.
Right.
Yeah, because we're going to cut this conversation short.
Ain't no
Then
respect.
because maybe he was playing. Maybe she got him to buy a ticket and they played the whole thing.
I'll give you another example. Again, men know men etiquette, right?
As we do. Why do y'all do that?
What?
Want to question us. Y'all know, but we don't. It's so weird.
Oh, you say y'all know men etiquette?
We know women etiquette.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right. So we like.
Men know men etiquette, right? And I just know etiquette. I know.
Oh, you're universal.
I know protocol. I just know how.
How you supposed to conduct yourself?
Kindness. Right. Just being polite. Just common courtesy.
I just know the do's and don'ts of this.
How you should conduct yourself.
Yeah, right.
Do's and don'ts. It's a common courtesy. Respect.
So I'm away with my girlfriend at the time, and we walk down the street, and a group of women stop and ask for directions. So what do?
You step back.
I step back.
Let her direct.
I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Good for you.
You take it out. 4 cars up the road. A group of men stop and ask for directions.
And she step up.
Guess what she do?
Is this the same train ride girl?
No, it's a different girl.
I don't know. Where do you find these? He think they're so much fun.
Right.
And she steps up. But the guys in the car, they are trying to not engage with her. They're trying to engage with me. That's how I'm saying men know, but they can see in my face, like they can see she gonna get it when they get back to where they going. And she just boom, 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 boom. And at the end of the conversation, they didn't even thank her. They said, "Hey, good looking, bro. We appreciate it. Thank you."
Good for them.
And she didn't even
catch on
to what was happening in the moment.
He couldn't.
But she caught it when
y'all got the hotel room.
No.
Oh, say.
Because had I stepped up with the women, that would have been an issue.
Right. She did.
So she knew the etiquette when there's other women involved.
Or was she just a domineering person? Like, because did she?
I'm not even gonna say she knew the etiquette. What I'm saying is she would have had a problem with it if I would have.
How do you know?
Bruh, she would. I know.
You know her, or you just saying you think you're assuming you know?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
So what about the train ride one? Was she had a problem with that?
I can't think back that far. But stuff like that, like it grinds my. And then when and this segues to our next topic. When I'm talking to you about it, when I'm telling you what it's supposed to be, don't
give you no lip.
Don't let me no lip. Don't give me no lip.
Give you no lip.
Don't give me no lip.
What was her response?
It's combative, argumentative.
Well, how did you come off?
And this segues to our next topic. Miss Sweetheart Kelly Rowland was on the red carpet, and whatever was happening was happening, and a young lady was
reading her lips.
Well, I'm saying the young lady that Kelly, the security guard that was addressing Kelly, was, from my assumption, was aggressive because Kelly was saying, "Don't talk to me like that."
Right.
So, who you think you talking to?
Right.
Is this segment?
Okay.
So my answer to your question is, what did I say? Or how did I say it, rather? How am I supposed to communicate that in that moment?
How are you supposed to communicate what?
What you did was out of compliance.
I think that
you could have started from the first one when what happened with the women.
I
think that at the moment when she was at that car, I would have said, "Step back, I got it." You could have just sort of get back, I got it.
Oh yeah, you could have said.
But it still has to be a conversation afterwards, though.
Yeah, but you could have told her. You could have told her, like she said. You said, "Hey, I'll talk to them, and I got this. Thank you."
Right.
And you know why I didn't do it?
Because you don't have the poise.
No, because I feel like I just showed you how it's supposed to be done 3 cars behind.
But she didn't get it.
No, I did.
You think you did?
She didn't catch it. You think?
No, it ain't that she didn't catch it.
She
didn't respect it.
She was a hot pocket.
She didn't respect it.
Well, maybe.
So no, let's stick to the question.
Okay.
What is my tone supposed to be?
Okay, but sometimes hold up. Sometimes you give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Honestly, some women could. Wait a minute. Some people could be trying to be disrespectful. Some could be like, oh, look at all these men. I'm in the spotlight. Whatever. Some could be just honest, like, hey, this is how you do it this way. But when you tell her, give her the benefit of the doubt. And
I'm not doing that.
So your tone could have been, hey, when there's an opportunity for me to, if men ever approach us, I'm going to always handle.
What's my tone though?
Calm, because I don't think it has to be a heat. I think a lot of our conversations don't have to be heated. We can just, on the outside looking, I'm like, just tell her back up. I got it.
Why does it have to be heated?
Yeah.
Why does your tone have to be heated?
I'm not saying it has to be heated, but okay.
It could be understanding and informative.
No, I don't need to give you information.
You do.
Well, clearly I do.
Yeah.
But I need to be assertive in this moment. Let you know that you don't get up on stage and say, I want to be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I need you. Hold on.
Okay, no, but how do you do it?
That's what I'm saying. Because y'all, and I'm not.
No.
Not y'all. Listen.
How do you do it though? No, seriously. It's the way everybody can't catch everything, and it's the way
it's so hard.
Tell somebody something. It's either they're going to catch it or they're not.
But some things, and let's not give grace where it's not needed. Some things are just like, bro, really.
She might be like, bro, really, I'm just giving directions.
Right, but I want to get off of that.
Yeah.
I want to hop on that example. But it wasn't gonna be bro, really, if I didn't step back from them women. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that.
I do know that. Take me at my word. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Do you think God ever says to us, bro, really?
Yes, he says it all the time.
Right. And but he's given us.
I'm not God though.
But it doesn't matter whether you're God. You're supposed to act like him as much as you can. You're supposed to follow him and act like him as much as you can. He gives us a chance at the test. And if you find out that this, to have to be and go in and be assertive on somebody and do all this and do all that, is it really worth your time and energy? Is it really worth? I don't want to be bothered with this. If I can't just really have a decent quality conversation with you and let you know X, Y, and Z, and then move on from there, then what's the point?
How about this? What you did back there, don't ever do that again. The next time there's a group of men around, I'll take care of it. This will be our last time talking. This will be our last time talking.
No.
What you mean? Oh, no.
This is my last time talking about it. Who
yes.
are you talking to?
See, there we go.
Exactly.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to you. I'm not your child. You are not my father. This is the last time you're going to be talking. Who are you talking to? This is the last time we're going to talk about this.
What do you mean?
Who are you telling me? It's the last time we're going to talk about it.
You know, Mikey said some.
It's crazy.
You say some stuff, and God probably said that. I bet you God said that right now, doing the same thing about you.
No, wait.
Like, seriously, because you want grace, but do you want to extend grace?
I can extend grace.
We need to try to extend grace in every circumstance, and then take a step back.
I get the hardship because to your defense is like this is common sense, but we have to act like I have a situation that I'm like, no, I can give you an excuse as to why you didn't do something. Do I believe that that's your excuse? No, but I'm not in your mind. I'm not in your soul. I don't have proof that I'm right. So I'm going to extend you grace and say you just didn't do it because you didn't know to do it. Right? That's it. Because I'm not going to sit here and fight about that. That's just the burden we got to do. We got to just.
And then we fighting about it over and over and over and over again. You sitting there causing yourself.
On vacation.
Right. And you. And everybody never do this no more.
And
you all pissed. You ain't even happy no more.
That's a pride issue.
Yeah.
Your ego was offended.
Yeah.
You were offended by what she did. So now this is something that you're dealing with.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Slim Jim.
Mm-hmm. He was like a chunky, drunky monkey back then.
Yeah.
So how do you address somebody without them having to respond to you by saying, "Who do you think you're talking to?"
Don't tell them, and I ain't gonna talk to you again about this. Like they're a child. Or even telling her, honestly, even saying to her, "That don't do that again." She could say, "Who do you think you're talking to? You don't tell me what to do."
I'm talking to you.
Right, she gonna say, "Don't tell me what to do." Okay. And then you can say, "What was the problem?" But I think communicate the problem.
Right, but do you see how y'all just made the relationship took it to a whole new level of combativeness?
Because of how he's
because how you say, what you say,
what I'm gonna say
back and forth. So somebody needs to be the bigger person.
Somebody has to be has to have that compassion and that tone.
It has to be the man, right? It has to be the man.
No,
right?
no, it doesn't always have to be the man. No, it can be
the
the woman
the problem. So it's how if you want to address it, then like for instance, I had said something earlier, and after I said it, well not after I said it, but I think while I was sitting here, I was thinking it came to me. I was like, I shouldn't have said that. I do feel like that. But no, excuse me, I don't feel like that, right? I don't feel like that. And I was like, and I shouldn't have said that. So I am going to go back and apologize for saying what I said, right? I shouldn't have said it, and it is what it is. And I'm going to keep it moving. That's it.
Is there ever a time where somebody is addressing something that you did, right? And you were in the wrong. Mm-hmm. And you can tell by their tone about what they're saying, oh, they mean business. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to take it and...
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now, but I'm sure.
I mean,
right. Sure.
So, but I've grown to that point.
And I was about to say
I'm
that,
saying,
like, you can handle the taking, like, I can handle it.
I've grown to that point.
Because she might be
Because
like,
before I was like,
even if you are wrong, who you talking to? Right.
Like, you're not talking to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does that mean? Like what?
Like that. You're not just and it could be just you could be just upset, you could be just mad, but because I already know, okay, dang, I was wrong with that. And here it is, you getting down on me. I might realize in a moment like I was wrong or whatever, but or I might still think I was right. All I did was give him directions. I wasn't trying to get fresh. Mm-hmm. I wasn't trying to do nothing wrong. I was just giving directions. And some people could honestly be really seriously thinking, I'm just really giving directions. Honestly. I mean,
that's the truth.
Seriously, everything isn't like, oh, I want to get fresh. Where's the confidence in yourself?
I wasn't. I knew that train. That's not what
I'm not saying.
I'm
not saying that. But still, everything wasn't that they had to be disrespecting you. It
is.
Right, but to explain it
was the behavior disrespectful?
You took it as disrespectful.
Right.
But I'm not being disrespectful. So to you, but then you got to explain to them, this is disrespectful to me. This is a man's code. If you come off like that, our men code is like this. Especially when a group of men step up and they asking for help and they see a man and a woman together, they expect for the man to step up and say.
See, and that right there, and this is, Shannon, please listen.
Stop pointing your finger
like that. But no, because I want you to. This is what I'm saying. That right there, that little soft, gentle adulting that. Listen what I'm saying.
Go ahead to the hard. Go ahead to the hard punishment.
Because women want men to address women as if we are women too. And yes, y'all do. Listen.
So you want to address us like we're men? You want to address us like we're men?
No, like I'm a man. I'm gonna talk to you as if I am a man because I am a man.
But your job as a man is to treat us like we are the weaker vessel. So if you're treating us like the weaker vessel, you can still be the man and not speak to us in a tone that's going to make us feel disrespected.
I'm agreeing with you, but I can also speak to you in a tone in a way where I'm not playing.
Yeah, you can.
Serious.
Okay, well here's
I'm serious.
Here's the deal.
Hold up.
But here's the deal. It's a way that you can say to somebody, not to do that again. No, and don't let that happen again. It's a way.
Yeah,
wait a minute. Even when you have the conversation, you can have the whole conversation and tell them how you feel, and without even saying don't let that happen again, you've already said don't let that happen again because I've already got it. Wow, I didn't see it like that. I'm glad you shared it with me. You ain't even gotta say all that. And maybe for some of them ones I know you have to. I don't know. But it all depends. How and then do you want to conduct yourself in a manner that you have to deal with this kind of stuff?
So I was telling a friend of mine, I never want to be in a situation again where I have to ask somebody who they think they're talking to. Mm-hmm. And it only comes in...
You don't have to ask somebody that.
Right, well, feel the need to ask that. And that only comes in opposite sex relations. Like, men don't talk to men that way. It only comes when we deal with the opposite sex.
That's not true.
I'm talking for men, for the most part. Because men know how to address men, or it's going to go...
It depends on what's going on in your life.
Or,
it depends on...
I'm telling you from a man perspective. Men know how to address men because we know if we don't address another man with respect, this can go left. Mm-hmm. So the who you talking to vibes don't necessarily come out man to man. They don't.
Okay, cut. When Kevin Hart was on the plane, it was a man saying something to him about whatever. And,
what's the cut? What's the cut?
I'm just saying. Like who you talking? He could have said who you talking to. That was a man on man thing, whatever. I think that scenario. You never know who you're gonna run into life that's gonna say something to you. Whether it's a man, whether it's a Kern, whether it's this person or that person. You never know who it's gonna be because everybody doesn't have this level of respect. Somebody could get up in your face. Somebody could be racist out here. Somebody could be. So if you're talking about, you can't just make it a broad statement that all men treat men.
I didn't say
equal.
all men.
Oh, you just said.
I didn't say all.
You said
men know.
So for the most part, men know that. I'm saying whether they act on it or not, men know that. Okay.
I think everybody knows.
Well, what you're saying is, it's like what he's saying is that a woman will address a man any kind of way without thinking
fear of
fear
consequence.
of a consequence.
Fear of consequence, right.
That's what I think he's saying.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, back to the original topic. When Kelly was addressing the security guard, that's woman to woman. Who you don't talk to me like that. Now,
What did she say to her?
I don't know, but clearly she was being a little bit too aggressive.
It's not clear. That's not clear.
Well, she was saying something that
She said something, but it doesn't mean that it warranted all of that.
Okay, well, we don't know.
Yeah,
but
we don't know.
Kelly felt offended.
Yeah, she was offended.
And by what Kelly was saying is that there were other white people around that she wasn't being as forceful with. So, in that moment, Kelly can't respond. She has to respond verbally, like, "Yo, chill, bro." Like, she had to watch how she was going to respond because of the way she was.
No, she didn't, because she responded very aggressively.
Yeah, she pointed her finger on the lady's
Don't
face.
talk to me like that. I am not a child. You are whatever she said. You're not my mother. She was. We don't know what that lady said, and I'm not defending the lady, but she was
And she
in her gown aggressive.
And she could have responded by just walking cute.
Just kept it going.
And she could have. I mean, she could have.
Right.
No, seriously.
In Acts 24:16, it says
No, seriously. Here's the deal.
I don't like that.
No.
I also exercise myself to have a conscience void of offense toward God and men always. And it's to try to say, like, try not to be offended by everything that people do.
Right, and here's the deal.
It's not
There is no capture of what the lady said. There is no capture of how she was doing to other white people. All the capture is of what Kelly Rowland was saying, her pointing her finger. That's all you see. So now we got to go by her coming out now to defend herself, but she wasn't treating the white people this way and all this stuff. We got to be ever so. I'm not saying what that lady did was right. I promise you I'm not. She might have been being nasty. It's all outdoors. But you killed them with kindness, and I would have strutted my cute, fine self. I'd have kept strutting slow. Because now you see that they captured her, the black woman, the angry black woman. They captured her, and nobody else. And I'm not saying that she was angry, but this is how they can capture her.
I mean, she was fierce.
But they didn't catch. You don't know what that lady. You don't have.
We don't know what she
to come out and say.
said. But I hate. It just bothers me that our best defense is what the white person did.
Right.
It's like,
don't nobody care about that.
Like,
no more.
you just happen to be the black girl that she had a headache when she came. Like, why does it have to be because you were black? That's why she treated you like that.
But she said she didn't treat the white people like that.
That doesn't mean that she doesn't treat other white people like that, though.
But in this moment, if you're walking up the steps and she's with you, I'm just asking the question, Kelly.
How do you know how she treated
somebody else? That's all I'm. How do I have time to focus on how she's treating somebody else? But the next time, if it happened to you again, Kelly, just keep strutting your pretty black self. Just keep it moving elegantly and gracefully.
I am so sick and tired
of what?
Of the notion that when we are disrespected, we have to keep it moving.
Why do you?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
When they go low, we go high.
Isn't that the word of the Lord?
And all that. I'm cool. But what I'm saying is,
vengeance is his.
Because back to the original conversation, who you think you're talking to, even when it's presented in a way that is, even if I respond to you in a graceful, respectful way, people like that don't respect. They don't. Respect is not always respected.
Okay, but here's the deal. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you a story when you finish that. Go ahead.
Now, I have to be responsible enough to know that.
To know what?
That respect isn't respected. So when my respect is being disrespected, now I have to conduct myself in a certain kind of way. I'm owning that. I'm agreeing with that. My countenance has to be in check 24/7.
Right.
However, we're all humans. We're not robots. Sometimes it's called for, stop playing with me, bro. Who you think you talking to?
Are you Peter?
Now hold up. Now, in those moments, we gotta ask ourselves: does this need to be addressed? Does it need to be addressed now? And do it need to be addressed by me?
I do think.
If the answer isn't yes to all three questions, move on.
Yeah.
More than likely, it's not going to be yes to all three questions.
Yeah.
But that's the discipline and responsibility within ourselves
Right.
to know that and to own it in that moment.
Right.
But sometimes it is called for, bro, stop playing with me.
So what I do think, like in Kelly's situation, for instance, I do wish that she had the wherewithal to be in that moment to say, hey, can you go find me another person? I don't want to walk with her, and just stay in there and wait for somebody else to come and escort her, right? Mm-hmm. So get her away from me. She's being rude. Can you not? But she kept it moving up the steps with her in between, letting her know, don't be talking to me like that. In your situation, I do think that because y'all were on vacation, and it sounded like y'all were probably somewhere where y'all would be walking up, other people were out, you know what I mean? I do think you should have let her know, hey, in a respectful way, moving forward, if men ever approach us about anything, let me handle that. This could go left. They could start to flirt with you. It could become a bad deal with you asserting yourself as if we're not a couple, as if we're not together. It doesn't look right man to man. Can you respect that? That's it. Because that's really the bottom line, right?
Well, I was off that.
What you mean?
That example.
No, I was just saying, like, because that's a who you talking to situation, right? And your situation is, don't play with me. Stop playing with me. Don't do that again. No?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was getting back to.
But sometimes you need to say, don't play with me like that.
Well, you need to say, don't play with me once she do that again, and say,
no.
I asked you. Okay, because you got to give her the grace of just like not knowing, and then don't take her back on vacation.
Or even if something happened in public. Look, this man laid me out one day. At work.
Oh, recently?
No.
What, the hemorrhoid man?
Yeah. Years ago.
Oh, that man, hemorrhoid.
He laid me out at work, and I was standing there, and I was just like,
he said the hemorrhoid man.
right. But I didn't say anything.
Why?
And I could have said, huh?
Why?
Because I just felt like it wasn't right to say anything. I mean, he laid me out in front of a bunch of other Caucasian people, and
why does the race have anything to do with it?
It's not about.
I'm
but I'm just saying. At that time, it was down in the area where I was at. Mm-hmm. It was different, and that's. But
they disrespected black people.
Yeah, right. Okay. But even if he was, just say if he hadn't been black that time, but he wasn't. But they did that. He did that, and then I didn't say anything. And I got in the car and left. And the girl called me, said she was so proud of me, and his hemorrhoids busting rushed to the hospital. Sometimes God will fight your battles for you, but I think if I would have laid him out, nothing would have happened to him. So sometimes sometimes you just got to be quiet, and being quiet sometimes is a hard thing to do. You learn that over the years. You just learn, and I've said stuff to people when I get back, and I'm like, oh my God,
but you didn't want that to happen to him, though. I know you asked.
No, I did not.
Right. So.
No, I did. I don't want any. That's why I really try to learn now, like. I ain't bothering nobody, and I don't want nobody bothering me.
Right. So you're saying nothing would have happened to him if you'd have said something. But you saying something is something that happened to him. Now there's no telling where that would have led, but you letting him know in that moment, you are enforcing a boundary of yours, whether you'll see him again or not. But who are you talking to?
Well, I tell you what, he ain't said up to me anymore.
Oh, y'all used to work together?
We worked together.
Oh, I think
he was a customer.
I thought he was a customer.
Oh no, he wasn't no customer.
Oh, okay.
We were standing on the workroom floor.
Right. So you don't think if you would have enforced a boundary in that moment, he would have tried you again? If you said, yo, bro, don't you ever bit, bop, boom, boom, boom again?
No, I think he felt empowered. The manager was standing there, the supervisor was standing there. He felt empowered in what he was doing.
Right, but if you would have responded, because a part of that empowerment is you not saying nothing back.
No, I think he would have went back and forth with me. I think he would have engaged. I really do. Mm-hmm. I think he would have engaged. However, he ain't said nothing else to me since then. Never. Ever did he say anything else to me. But good morning. Hello, he was nice.
Oh, that was kind.
Yeah.
Well, what's the correlation?
God will fight your battles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vengeance is mine, thus says the Lord.
Mm-hmm. You ain't got to always respond.
Yeah, you don't. Just
all that mature stuff.
We don't. I mean, it's so many things I wish I wouldn't have responded. I've lost my temper, didn't want to. And you sometimes it's like it's a certain trigger where somebody can say this, but somebody can say that, and you fly off the handle. But that thing that's gonna fly you off the handle, we gotta know our own self. If you know yourself, you know yourself not better than God, but you know yourself better than anybody else, and anybody that can bring you something. Because some people know what can trigger you. Some people will.
Right, and I think that's the difference. Is that you are purposely trying to get under my skin.
Some people
versus you just, bro, nigga, what? Like,
like,
what you want?
But when they purposely trying to get under your skin is when you purposely don't let them. I'm agreeing with you.
And
it's easier to walk away when they're doing it on purpose. It's hard to walk away when it's innocent act, so to speak.
No, it's not.
No, for me it's easier when they're doing it on purpose. No, it's harder when they're doing it on purpose because you know they're trying to get under your skin.
Right.
Oh, that's easy for me. You trying to antagonize me to something.
See, a lot of
but that's what I think that's what most
people deal with.
I think that's what 99 I think it's what everybody be trying. Yeah. They trying to get the best of you.
Yeah.
Period.
Because if you don't know me, you can't. It's like you don't have any self-control if you let like a stranger trigger you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you made me mad. Like I ain't that pressed about you. I don't even know you. I'm about to go home. But like somebody like in my home or something, like they just keep doing something that they know bothers me. They're doing that to get on my skin. I'm probably easily triggered by them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the opposite for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you easily triggered by somebody on the street.
I'm not talking about the person. I'm talking about the act. So if it could be the same person, a different act. If the person at home is trying to get under my skin on purpose, it's not gonna. I know you just trying to get to me, but like the example, like I don't think that was on purpose. I think you should just know better.
Right.
That is what's gonna bother me.
But, yeah, but some the people do know better.
But let them know you keep your knowledge when you're with me.
Yeah, I mean,
act on what you know when you're with me.
I mean, people be like, they could be so like, to see you not fly off the handle. Wow. After all that.
And not only this, you got to keep in mind, you're talking to somebody who's essentially your equal. They're not children. So we got to start talking to people like they're not children. Like I do think that you should know better, but obviously you don't. Hey, I felt disrespected as your man that you stepped up to
telling you don't do that again. It's talking to you like you're a child.
I think kinda.
Why you can't explain it?
Yeah, I think
I
would assume that they don't know what they did.
Why can't you just explain it?
If you and your husband got into a situation and you felt mistreated, you think you saying, please don't let that happen again.
I don't talk like that. Because I'm a talker. So I'm like,
even after you done, like yo, let's make sure this doesn't happen again, or let's make sure this is our last time talking about this. That's talking like you're a child.
Yeah, I think so. I think
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It all depends on.
That's crazy, bro.
So you don't think that a person can't understand that you have a problem with that? Hey, listen. So when you did that, I feel like it made me look like I wasn't as important, and now this is indicative of the way they deal with me. Can you make sure that you respect me when you're around? Like, that's it. Don't let that happen again.
Right, and
I ain't talking to nobody like that.
Why you gotta go to that lengths?
I gotta go through all that. I'm a little like.
All of a sudden you don't trust that you must think they're gonna do it again.
I be thinking people want to do stuff again, but I'm not gonna say be chastising you like you're a child.
Yeah.
I don't got time for that.
Okay.
You already know I have a problem with it. I expect you to know not to do that again.
That's crazy.
But you know what, I do think I understand why I think you think that's crazy. Because one time my husband did say, why don't you just don't tell me, like just tell me what to do and not to do. Because I guess y'all don't get it. So y'all need to be told don't do something. Is that correct?
Don't do that.
Don't do that again. And that be it. And y'all like, okay, anyway, we're going to sleep now. Is it like that? That's simple?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting hot and hungry.
Let's make sure this doesn't happen. Let's make sure this is our last time talking about it. It's disrespectful.
It's condescending.
It's like who are you could just say
let's make sure.
Or you could say you can always
It's crazy.
It's just okay. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Where's my fan, mother?
I don't know. But what's next?
That
okay.
Living life is the longest thing you'll do in the shortest amount of time, and you only get one. So whatever your dreams, goals, and desires are, make sure you go out there and get the job done. And while you're doing that, remember his name is Jesus Christ and not Tom Cruise, because there's no such thing as Mission Impossible. Because we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. I am your host, Mike Banks for real. Let's continue to engage.
And I'm your host, Shannon.
And that is
Shanae.
my mom in the middle,
You know,
and my sister Shannon Shanae.
that's my
To
son,
the
Mike
far left.
Banks, and that's my daughter,
This
Shannon
has
Shanae.
been
And I am Linda, the host.
Mike and his mom show. I'm glad I'm going to Hampton
I'm glad you're going too.
so I can be rejuvenated. We'll see you guys next time on the Mike and his mom show.
Save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.